start with this one. Tyler picked Juice WRLD, Mac Miller, and Blink 182.
Yeah.
Very dope.
Yeah. That's fire.
So Tyler, why'd you pick those three? Can you talk about like just why they influenced
Yeah.
you? Or-
Well, Juice has like battle with stuff I battle with, and he makes it sound dope. Mac Miller, I grew up listening to him. Even like I download every song of his on my iPod,
Yeah.
and I just like his swagger. I love the way he like talks about certain things. It's not too like corny,
Yeah.
you know. He's like right up
Super
my alley.
creative.
And it's not like
It's death.
and then, and then Blink 182, like I grew up listening to them too, and I love rock like that. So, and I make music like that as well. And I love Travis Barker too.
Yep.
So if that answers your question.
I love it. I love it. Definitely reflects in your music.
It does, for sure.
Cool. Diego picked Kid Laroi, Juice WRLD again, and Justin Bieber. So talk about that, Diego. How do they influence you in your sound?
Well,
Doesn't have to be deep. Like, when did you start listening to them? Like, what was the first song that you heard? Or that
well,
inspired
I
you?
feel like I can relate with like Juice WRLD with Tyler. I just feel like the lyrics and just like the stuff he talks about is very relatable.
Yeah.
So that's why I chose Juice WRLD. And like Kid Laroi and Juice WRLD are like kind of like a similar vibe.
Sure.
So I put Kid Laroi there, and then like Justin Bieber just because like I feel like that like melodic like rap with like
Yeah.
a JB kind of style would like be really cool. So
Yeah.
I try and just like implement it,
Dope.
just make new sound. Yeah.
Shout out to Bieber Belly. All right. Next up.
Klondike. That's Klondike.
Oh, okay.
That's definitely Klondike.
Okay. After reading it, yeah. So Klondike, you picked Kanye,
Okay.
Kodak Black, and TLC. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
why'd you pick those three?
Well, I would say Kanye is my spirit animal. He's misunderstood but a very intelligent fellow.
Yeah.
Kodak, his rap style, he doesn't give a fuck and says what he wants. He gets his point across, and I really like his flow. Like his old shit is super hard. And I mean TLC, that's just been a group of females that I've looked up as since a child, and they also have like that boss bitch mentality in their music.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Legendary. I love it.
No scrub.
No scrubs. Cool.
Don't hurt yourself.
Next up, Alec picked James Arthur, Louis Capaldi.
Baldy.
Oh, Capaldi. Sorry.
My handwriting.
No, it's all good. And Scott Storch.
That makes all the sense in the world.
The
Like,
goats.
Scott
So,
Storch. So
talk
I
about
picked
that.
Scott Storch first because just when he does like those melodies that like on the piano, like they almost become a hook.
Yeah.
Like he's super talented with that, and like having to play the piano, that was like one of the reasons why I even got into music in the first place. So just the fact like someone out there who like is able to make hit after hit after hit by like just sitting at the piano, I mean that's like my thing.
Yeah.
And then like James Arthur, like and I think Louis Capaldi stuff. Like with Louis' stuff, he like is very emotional, you know, and his songs are like really dark, but then him as a person, he's like the complete opposite. He's like the funniest guy ever, like and I don't know, and that's why I kinda feel like about my stuff, it's like a lot of people don't expect to hear the voice out of like this phase, I guess. You know, I don't know, it doesn't really like match up.
Yeah.
And like James Arthur stuff, he's just like another huge inspiration to me. Just he's like another guy that can do like the guitar stuff, but then he could also sit down at the piano and you know like do something super emotional. So
Right.
those are my top three.
Right. Makes sense. There you go. Caroline, rhymes,
Yeah.
melody.
Yeah.
That's all I talk about.
No, I like your rhymes. Melanie Martinez
Yeah.
and
I think we were reading these.
Girl Woods.
Yeah.
So talk about that.
I didn't know we were actually gonna have to like talk about it out loud, but it's just like those are all things I'm trying to channel, like electro pop, dance electric, like I like the way that Melanie Martinez, all of her songs have like specific themes, and she talks about deeper meanings through these like random themes, and they're always like, you know, kind of fun, but they always have cool deeper meanings, and so that's what I was trying to channel there, like, and I just like how Girlwood sounds, just like the kind of screaming aspect, and also just like all over the place. I don't really know, but it was,
Love that.
yeah.
Girl Wood, I'm gonna have to check her out.
Hurry off the top of my head. I didn't know.
Oh, that's all right.
No, it's awesome.
That's literally you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just put together all of
I
these
know
things.
everyone's like, you look like Melanie Martinez.
Literally, all of your selections make complete sense to us, at least, you know. So, Addis, you picked Madonna, Marina, okay, and Pharrell. So why'd you pick those three?
Madonna is an icon, and I'm trying to do some icon shit. So that's what I like. I like her, I like Lady Gaga, I like camp, I like bringing drama and theater into music, and like bringing people into a world that's just very like lush and rich and exciting and like full of antics. So that's why I love that. Marina she's really cheeky. She'll make this really cute like pop songs, but like she's basically like, you know, running everything and fills through it, but she sounds super adorable doing it. So I love that juxtaposition. Crash's favorite word this week. Juxtaposition. So that's what I love about Marina. And she also gets a little weird and kooky, which like I like being weird. So and Pharrell, swagger on swagger on swagger on swagger.
Another go.
I loved like NERD. I love rock. I love like that sort of like hard hitting aspect, and like I love making stuff that like you hear it and you just feel like you're the baddest motherfucker walking down the street. So that's like those.
Pharrell's definitely my top three. So good pick. Awesome. Last but not least, we got Olivia. Olivia picked Kehlani, Ariana Grande, and of course, Big JB, Justin Bieber.
Kehlani is definitely my main person. She's always been like my inspiration. Just the way she writes and just the sound of everything is just, I don't know, it's like how I want any type of R&B stuff that I do to come out like.
Yeah.
And then like with Ari, like, I don't know, I've like always like followed along like with her even before she did music, so I guess it's just like, I don't know, I guess, I'm like getting nervous. I don't know, like the way she sounds like I wanna sound like vocally, and her type of music too. And then Justin Bieber is just Justin Bieber, like he's just awesome.
No more
You
needs
know.
to be said.
The melodies for sure with Justin Bieber.
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
Is he coming here?
What?
Yeah, he's outside.
He's like right there. Oh my god, Justin, have you looked?
My chicks.
So you guys will be channeling that type of energy and mood and vibe this week for your challenge songs, and just kind of writing something that inspires you also in your own way, but kind of channeling that energy that you guys each talked about. So it should be fun. Should be fun.
Oh,
Nice.
Cool.
And great.
Great.
Let's go.
I got so nervous because it's like these are your top three, and now you have to do like that.
Yeah.
Well, I think y'all subconsciously already do that.
I know for sure.
For sure.
When you create, you're already drawing from those inspirations because that's what you know and what you've inherently learned
Yeah.
through those years of listening and being inspired. You know, so I honestly don't think this is much of a challenge for y'all.
It's very much partially just be you.
Yeah.
And taking those inspirations and keep those in mind while you just create.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
and then I feel like even like with each of you, we've worked on stuff like in between some things that have deadlines, and those are the stuff that feels like you and what are a result of all these inspirations. So yeah, I wouldn't overthink this. I think it's gonna be really easy for y'all.
Yeah. And then the second thing that I'll just add to that is that this week's kind of theme is my style is blank. So everything that you guys do this week in terms of like content and showing your process, we want you guys to put that into the whole process. So while you guys are coming up with these songs, or if you're in the booth recording vocals or doing a demo, if you're sitting with one of the producers and making a beat, we want you to show every step of the process and show it to your fans as well on TikTok. So when we say my style is, it's like, you know, Addis came out today with the pink pants and like, you know, she's swagged out. So we want to see that incorporated into your content this week. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So
100%.
that'll kind of align with the music, but we want your audience to get to know you guys on a deeper level. You know what I mean? So yeah, any questions about that?
What if you like don't have clothes?
I'll give
Like,
all
what
the
if
outfits,
you,
bro.
what if you don't have clothes? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, I'll give you
like,
some of mine.
Represent that style.
I'll give you some of mine and we'll go shopping.
Let's go shopping.
Let's go
Also,
shopping.
I also feel like your style may not be to wear a shirt.
You don't need
I don't need stuff.
Like a big part of this is playing into what got you all here in the first place and being on brand, being uniquely yourselves. And I think what the point of this is to create something that also sounds like you, so that it goes along with how you're portraying yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like again, don't change who you are for this. Like we're just adding to that. you
It's
know?
all about you guys.
Yeah.
This week, you know. So all we're asking you to do is just kind of capture that as much as you can and share it. Cool.
Cool.
Any other questions about that?
Where's the schedule at?
We'll schedule.
Yeah, we're scheduled.
So we were thinking for the studio schedule today that the four of us would kind of actually spend an hour or so with each of you individually and kind of just have these conversations to a greater length and kind of dive into, let's pull references, some of your favorite, let's dial in on a sound, and then kind of just run through that cycle and then send y'all off to write to or whatever, like continue working on whatever has been created. And I feel like if we do that today, we should be in a good place to then get in individually with y'all tomorrow and like start writing or maybe like later today, but
Cool. That sounds good.
Yeah.
so we were thinking based on the votes, we would go with Olivia, Diego, I'm sorry, it would actually be Alec, Addis, Olivia, Diego, Klondike, Tyler, Caroline for the hour sessions. And we could basically just shoot y'all a text like, okay, we're ready to go.
And by the way, if you feel like writing before then or during any of that, just go and then just read.
Yeah, there's a lot in the songwriter starter folder, and on beats on the Full House computer.
Can you show that? I think the one that I was in, I'm not seeing all of the starters.
Okay.
So can you show me?
For sure. I'm sure you have. You have something, Klondike?
Huh?
Were you gonna say something? Okay.